Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda and I am the Scraptastic crocheter. And today I want to talk about what I have here. So you might recognize this bag. If you've been on my channel, you definitely recognize this bag because Hobbii yarns is my thing. I wish they would sponsor me. They are not sponsoring me. This haul is partially thanks to some of my awesome subscribers, and I want to mention you guys a special thanks because you made this happen. So thank you Sprue and Glue, thank you Connie, that's Dragon Lover 68, and thank you Don YarnHAUL. They are a part of this packaging ending up on my doorstep. So yes, thank you guys. Now you're probably curious to what I have in here. So, you might know what time of year we're at now. And, it's spooky season. So, of course, there's spooky yarns. You guys, Halloween is here. If you didn't know, maybe the yarn labels, the ball bands is gonna tell you that. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you can see the sparkles in this one. We got a Universe XL. You might know that this is a new yarn to me, or maybe not. I have worked with Universe multiple times, plenty times before, but never the XL. So when I got this, well, when I saw the Halloween yarns, I figured I'd not just try colors I haven't tried before, but also yarns that I haven't tried before. And they don't have that many options to things I haven't tried before. They do have some sock yarns and they contain wool, and I'm sensitive, so I didn't feel like I wanted to step down that rabbit hole today. I do occasionally get the wool yarns to see if it's one of them yarns that I can tolerate a little bit, or if I just have to stay away. But this year I just wanted to get stuff that I know I can handle. So I did get me some, two of the same color there. And then we have this color and this one. I'm gonna get them all out here because they were on top here in the back. Where is it? There. There's the last one. So we got this, move away. This pretty color that I got you first here was the color number 1 or 01. We got this color number 4 and color number 2. And since I haven't worked with the XL, I don't know what, how much one of these cakes is going to be enough for. When I do my thin lacy shawls in the regular Universe, 2 cakes is enough for a decent sized shawl. So I didn't want to venture out into buying not enough. But I'm thinking that all of these colors could work really nice together. So we got this one is more magentas and darker pink purple. Sparkle is gold, orangey gold. I should say that in this one we have a more of a pinkish, maybe rose gold sparkle. And in the last color here, where we got blues and purples, the sparkle is blue. I love these colors, and I do have a green one, which I didn't get this time because I already have some of that. So I left it out just because I already had it. Can you guys still see them over there? Yes. So that's the Universe. Let's dig in for more because there's more in here. Okay, you guys? I'm just so happy about the Halloween yarns. Okay, this is a color I already have. And I do have 2 cakes of this because it's like my favorite color and I got it last year. And it's so pretty. I didn't want to use it. I don't want to burn the candle just yet. So I figured I'd get 2 more and then I can use 2 and still have 2. Or maybe I use 3 and still have 1. Or make something really large with all 4 of them. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but at least now I can feel like I can work with it. This is the Dahlia Halloween yarn. This is 100% cotton. Specs. We need specs. We got 200 grams, that's 7 ounces. 800 meters, that's 874 yards, and it's recommended 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hook. I like to use a 3.25, but I have loose tension. And this color is number 4. I think it was called Mad Scientist on the website, but yeah, the ball bands. I'm terrible. I forgot the specs on this one. Let's see, what specs do we have on the Universe XL? 98% acrylic, 2% polyester, that's the sparkles. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 220 meters, 240 yards, recommended crochet hook, 4 to 5 millimeter. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's sparkly. It's lovely. I love them, you know. Who's not going to be happy about this? So I'm going to put them over there so you can still see them a bit, and then go for the next one. Why am I rushing? I'm just rushing to get the next thing. More cakes. I've had this color as well. I did make a shawl out of this one. We got some purples and darker purples and blacks and lighter grays and light gray. Yeah, I should have mentioned. This actually has a neon-y yellow or like a yellowish green. And then it has a second green that is more blue, less yellow. So there are 2 greens in this one. Maybe you are able to see that in this. Yeah, the camera's actually picking up on that. That it is 2 greens. This is awesome. I always seem to have issues with showing you guys what it actually looks like. But apparently I found the right spot for lighting right now. So you guys, daylight is apparently the thing. Yeah, I need to record more in the daylight. So no. So I did get, that is also a color you've seen. If you know, you know. I have made me beach cover up in this colorway. And also I used a regular of the Sultan Shadow. The Sultan Shadow is in blacks to grays, and what did happen was I started this one looking at it and it's like, it looks like a sunset. So yeah, that's gonna look nice as a top or dress or something. So I started it, and then as I was working on this, I ended up watching live streams of a volcano erupting on Iceland. And I found someone live streaming drone shots from the volcano, and it was awesome to look at. But I also realized that the color of the lava was like the yellows and the orange, and then it cooled down. So it, you know, got into the red, purple spectrum. And when it cooled down, we went to the blacks and the grays. So when I used this one and then added the black and the gray to the end, it just felt like lava. So it's my hot as lava beach cover up or beach dress or something. So yeah, that's a thing. Don't be scared to mix up the colors. And when you're using these ones that ends with black, you can always take another one that ends with black and work with that together, because it works perfectly fine. And then we got this one, the color that I didn't have. Out of these, I already had them once, but this one I never had before. And we've got a really nice light purple, a darker purple, a more of a bluish purple, a very bright blue, and then a more, you know, yeah, this outer, it's not black, it's blue, a dark blue. Maybe this is more of a bright blue and then a darker blue. So yeah, there is the 3 shades of purple and 2 shades of blue. I'm kind of feeling like this is not necessarily Halloween colors to me. If you like blues and purples, this would work, you know, any time of the year. Just as this one, as I said, I think this is sunset or lava. So it doesn't necessarily scream Halloween to me. The other ones are more like, yeah, these are Halloween. Same with this one, doesn't necessarily scream Halloween, either of these two. This one is more of a Halloween-y color. They're all gorgeous, but as you can see, I'm kind of ending up in the same colors over here. Just a little pop of the green. And you're gonna see that theme keep on going here because we've got more of the same type of colors. I'm making more space here. I'm just put them to the side so you can still see them, and leaving space for another type of yarn. I'm gonna reach in and get all of them, and I heard the candy, it's in the bag, but I'm gonna leave it in there for now. So I did get me some of the twisters, the cakes, the other types of cakes, or the, yeah. So I'm gonna put them like this, and I'm gonna read you the specs, and then we get to look at the colors. So we got the Twister Halloween, that is 250 grams and 1,000 meters, or 8.8 ounces and 1,093 yards. It's a 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, and they recommend a 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hook. As with, yeah, these and these, 3.25 is my jam. I could definitely use both a larger and a smaller hook size, but I usually end up there a lot of the times. So what do we have? We got this one. Doesn't that look really Halloween-y? With the white and the orange and the grays. There's actually a lighter gray and the darker gray and the black. And there's only one shade of orange and the white. You can barely see it in the center. But we got white and orange, and it looks really different just because here it's with the white and here it's with the gray. But there's two different shades of gray in there as well. So that one's, yeah, Halloween-y to me. This one, I'd say it works year round if you're into the browns and the oranges. We got a golden color, and then we got an orangey. It's not the same orange. This is more of a orange, a warmer orange. And then we got 3 different shades of browns, I'd say, because, yeah, the outside is not black. The outside is definitely a dark brown. So there is 3 shades of brown and the golden and the orange. And it just, yeah, if you're into these colors, it's definitely going to work any time of the year. It doesn't necessarily scream Halloween, but it totally works as a Halloween color. And the last color, we got some more colors. We got pinks and we got purples, and we got a pink and a purple, and then a more bluish purple, and then a blue and a black. Doesn't that just look gorgeous? This yarn is so soft and squishy, and I love it. So I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a theme going. If I'm thinking, you know, as I see the colors, and I know some people have picked up on that I see colors in like what matches and what looks good, and you know, that's kind of a thing, but I'm feeling it that this is, you know, these colors on this side. Let's just move everything over so you get to see it just better, okay? But this here, like on this side, we got the gray and browns, and here we got more of the sunsetty types, and then the purples. Just a little bit of a pop of a green this time. I did get a lot more green last year, but I did get this one, and I got the universe with green, purple, black. I love that color. It's probably one of my favorite colors, but since I already have it at home, I just felt like I needed the colors I didn't have. And this is colors I didn't have. Like I had these two, but I worked them up. I don't have them anymore. The twister does come in one more colorway, which I really think it's gorgeous. It's orange, purple, and black. And I did get that one last year. I did not get any of these. And I have that one worked up. So I know what it looks like. And I kind of wish I had one more of that because it was gorgeous. But at the same time, I wanted the stuff that I didn't have before. I wanted to try new stuff. I wanted to venture out and get colors that I normally wouldn't pick or normally, you know, wouldn't look at, because I know these colors look so much better in, like, when you're looking at them in you know, in real life, and not just on pictures on the Hobbii website. There are some colors here that I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say scared, but I don't know what I would make out of them. This one is one of those, but at the same time, it is kind of similar to this one. And I have worked this one up before. I don't know. I don't know why this one just doesn't work like that, I guess. And this is not necessarily Halloween-y. This could be, you know, a dress for my daughter, maybe. That could be cool, because it is pinks and purples and blues. She'd love that. I just need to figure out a good pattern, because I keep starting dresses and I don't like what they look like, and then I rip them out because I don't know. I tend to do a lot of shawls, and I need to step out of my comfort zone and do other things. I'm thinking like these together might be one big project. I think that would be a cool thing because I think the colors look good together. So that is probably what I'm gonna go for as a goal. If I sidetrack and end up doing something else, don't hold it against me because that might also happen, but that's where my head is at. And I do have something that I want to make, and I think that either of those could actually be what I'm gonna use for it. Because I need basically a cake of this size. But I'm thinking this is for my daughter or something, and I don't have any plans for these two, so I just wanted to get them. And I do have something I want to make, and either of them could work. Maybe this one, just because I don't know what I would do with this one. I think this would look good as a just neutral type of shawl. Yeah, we'll see. So which one is your favorite? Let me know, guys. Is there anything here that you have tried? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Is there colors here that you just feel like you want it? Like, what's your favorite color? We can put it like, what's your favorite of the three universes? The purple, the magenta, or the gray? I'd say that's, you know, there's some grays in there. Or with the twisters, the brown, this orangey gray, or the pinks, purples, blues. Or with the dahlias, we got the green, we got, I would say this is the gray, this is the purple, and this is sunset. Which is your favorite? And, you know, what would you make? Because I know that there's so many things I want to make, and I know all of these colors are going to look gorgeous no matter what you make out of them, because these yarns are just my favorite types of yarn. And I do know that also some people don't like to work with this, and that's totally fine. They can be a bit tricky, and there are some tricks and tips and techniques that can be applied while working with these, and I do plan to try and make a video of all my tips and tricks to successfully work, or as successfully as possible, work with these yarns that has the 4 strands not twisted together, because I know that is something that I hear a lot. Showing my shawls, so showing my work, I use a lot of these types of yarns, and there's very often comments about, isn't that yarn very splitty? It's tricky. I don't know. I don't like it. And there's ways to work with it to get as good of a, you know, as possible outcome. Yarn barf is not a fun thing to tangle out when you have 4 loose strands. I'll admit to that. I've done it, and I also know all my ways to avoid ending up in that situation. So of course I'm going to share it all with you guys. I just need to remember that and find the time to record that video. It's just easy to make these haul videos because, you know, they end up on my doorstep. I open them and I want to show you guys that, you know, fast. So it is prioritized for me to make haul videos because I want to show you guys before I start using the cakes. And, you know, sometimes I just want to jump in and use them. At the moment, I have a couple of whips, so I think I'm pretty good for now. But you might see some of this next week, because who knows, I might have finished a whip by then and started something new. But yeah, this was just awesome to show you guys. And yet again, thank you, Sprue and Glue, Connie, and Dawn. I'm gonna link their channels down below. I know that They would be happy to see some new people hanging out with them. There's some mixed content. Dawn does her yarn things. Sprue and Connie does building things, Legos and scale models, and other kind of cool fun stuff that I don't have the skills or techniques to do. But it's fun to hang out with them. They're great people, and they are, supporting me. So I want to support them back in as, any way I can. So please check them out. And until next time, have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.